Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to quickly answer this question. So someone asked me, Tosin, every time all the men I've been meeting, they are eat and run. And now I am 30, I want to get married. I don't want a man to just eat and run again. Alright, that question is simple and I'm going to answer maybe in 3 or 5 minutes. So the first thing and the first very important thing is every man is a hunter, and one of the things they hunt for is what is under your skirt. So if you really need a husband, if you really want someone to marry you, then let him keep hunting by not giving him what is under your skirt. So if you really can, this is very essential. If you really can, you will realize that the real one will stay. The one that really wants you will stay, because it's what's waiting for if they really want it. So if a man has been eating you every time and running away, then the best thing for you're ready to settle down, you want to get married, don't allow a man to sleep with you without a commitment at the marriage altar. Sign before you start sleeping with him. That's the first thing. Number 2, Matthias Syndrome. So Matthias Syndrome is people who always wanting to give, always wanting to sacrifice. So that's way you will, and it does not happen to girls alone, women alone. It happens to men also. So Matthias Syndrome is always wanting to give, always wanting to sacrifice, and that's where you will be attracting people that need help. And the truth is, once they get the help they need, they will let you go. They will leave you, because that's all that attracted them to you. So you need to get rid of that Matthias Syndrome. And how do you get rid of the Matthias Syndrome? Start loving yourself. Start seeing yourself that you don't have to give somebody something to love you. Start living your life like you don't have to be a martyr. You don't have to sacrifice before somebody can love you. So you have to be intentional about your love life. If you are a giver, you have the tendency to be that martyr, but you have to come to a point where what you are giving does not affect your time. What you are giving does not affect every other area of your life. What you are giving is out of your comfort. Like, what you are giving does not disturb every other, because some people you will give all your life, and that's why people are really hurt by the time the person leaves them, because why? They've given their all, they've sacrificed their time. For some people, they will send a man to school and then they neglect themselves, they don't go to school. So when the guy becomes a graduate, then he realizes that you don't fit into his status again, so he will leave you. You are a martyr. So if you really want to stop that, you have to think about yourself first. Yes, you have to love yourself. Yes, somebody said, oh, self-love, do. No, you have to love yourself first. Love yourself by doing what is okay for you. See, there was a time I was very resentful, because I'm always taking care of, other people. And when it's time for me, when I have expectation of them, responding to me, then I realized that it was a different ball game. And then I asked myself question. That was when I started my healing journey, like 10 years ago. Then I realized that who really sent me? Nobody sent me those things. That I was just doing it, So who sent me? Who really requested for it? So one of the things I started doing was, so when I dropped my children in school, I'll go to the library. I was running a business. I'll go to the library. I'll do so many things. I basically work from home. And then I was in Nigeria. Light is not regular, so I'll look for a library. I'll go there. I'll do my work on my laptop. When I'm done, I'll go to cinema. I'll go and watch movie. After watching the movie, I'll buy ice cream. I'll go to Cold Stone. I will sit down. In fact, it was in one of those days that I meet quite a lot of people who are, wonderful people in the media and all that. That was where I met some of them. So I'll be there. I'll have meetings. I will, just cool my mind. Then I'll get some things for my children when I'm going to pick them from school. Then I pick them from school, then I go home. Then I realize that one way or the other, I was feeling relieved, like taking care of myself. So you must learn to first take care of yourself. Wear good clothes, smell nice, smell good. And above all, work on your character. Character is very, very important. The Yoruba people will say, "Obìnrin sọ̀wà ní olóhùn olórí ọkọ." It's very essential. We all must learn. It's very essential that we learn character, a good character. It brings, good aroma out of your life. Good character brings aroma out of your life. You really have to be intentional about that good character. You don't have to do it because Oshoju aye. Ma shoju aye, because at the end of the day, I want to shoju aye see it will really show. It will show eventually, and by the time you show them their true color, they will dislike you beyond the love they have for you. So you really don't need it. You want to be good, be good. You want to be bad, be bad. Let people know that you are bad. And if you want to be good, be good. I mean, Joshua said, "I laid before you life and death, but I encourage you to choose life so that you might live." So the best thing for you is to choose to do the right thing. Like choose to be yourself, choose to love, as much as you can. However, don't sacrifice what you don't have. So when it's not convenient for you, don't sacrifice for it. So I've said three things. Number one, learn to love yourself first. Learn to do what really pleases you. Not that you want to sacrifice to please somebody. Don't try to please somebody. It's going to hurt you. It's going to backfire. Number two, don't open your laps for somebody that is not ready to be committed. You will really see their commitment if they are willing to wait. I mean, somebody said those men are not common, but I've seen quite a number of them, in my life, even in our generation. So I don't know. There are some men that they're not going to touch you. So they are still out there. You just need to be ready for it, be ready to give whatever it takes. Know that, don't be afraid. That's the last thing I would say. Don't be afraid that, okay, maybe if I don't allow him to sleep with me or to touch me, he will go. If you want to go, let him go. If loneliness is the problem, if you are not good at being by yourself, don't bring any other person into your life. I keep saying that. Don't bring other people into your loneliness life, because you'll be boring. That means you are boring. And if you are boring all by yourself, you will bore the other person that is coming to your life, and you bore even the children you want to give birth to. You are going to bore them. So you don't want to do that. You really want to learn how to be good by yourself. You really need to find and that's, I'm going back to finding passion. Finding a purpose for your life is very, very essential. Once you find a purpose for your life, you'll be busy all day. I tell you, I promise you. People ask me, I'm not bored. I'm never bored. In fact, one of the reasons why I enjoy being on my own is because I do so many things. I write scripts, I write books, I write so many things. I compose songs. I prepare for the video, I record, I edit so much, so find something that interests you, and your life will be more meaningful. In fact, by the time you find something that interests you, you will find a man, you will attract that kind of a man that will be able to help you and pick interest in what you are doing. That's how it works. And you will stop seeing it and run people. I promise you. Go and try that. Stop sleeping with them. Love yourself. Stop Matthias Syndrome. Start loving yourself. Find a purpose for your life, and everything will be all right. Okay? If you have any question, don't hesitate to send them to me, and drop your question and your comment, and let me know what you think about this. And you have any idea, also drop it. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.